A self-catering break in Shropshire has been named as the cheapest UK break for a one-week summer holiday. A TripAdvisor survey reveals that the two-bedroomed accommodation, which includes a meal out plus basic groceries, costs £560, lower than anywhere else in the country.
Still a bit pricey for me, that. It's a lot of money for a week away. Now you're watching ITV News Central. Still to come on the programme this evening. The Formula One technology which could help this bike win the Tour de France.
And with 48 hours to go, I'm at Wembley Stadium. George Groves and Carl Froch head-to-head for the final pre-fight press conference. Will there be fireworks?
Next, the family of an 11-year-old girl who has cerebral palsy says they're now taking matters into their own hands after she was turned down by the NHS for an operation which could help her to walk.
Sophie Sharman was diagnosed with the condition when she was a baby. Her parents are now trying to raise around £12,000 to fund the operation themselves, as Nancy Cole reports.
Like most 11-year-old girls, Sophie Sharman loves to dance, but it's something she can't do on her own. She was just 8 weeks old when she was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. The type she has restricts the movement in her arms and legs, making them stiff and extremely painful.
She can't sit unaided, she can't walk unaided. We have to take care of her 24 hours, 7 days a week.
When she's in pain, it's a bit of a killer for us, isn't it?
Last year, the family from Bedworth were told about a new operation which could dramatically improve Sophie's mobility. But a few months ago, NHS funding for the surgery was cut, so they now have to find up to £12,000 to fund it themselves.
It's been hailed like the miracle operation. Children with cerebral palsy are getting up and learning to walk. My friend's little boy had it done. He was a non-walker and he's walking now a year after. So we're hoping that Sophie will gain independence for herself, be able to do things. If she doesn't learn to walk, then she'll be able to crawl around and get things that she wants and be a more independent little girl, more happy, and it'll loosen all the muscles up so she won't be in so much pain.
In a statement, Nottingham University Hospitals Trust, which has been dealing with Sophie's case, said changes to funding arrangements mean this treatment is no longer available on the NHS. But we continue to meet with the family as they explore self-funding Sophie's surgery. Sophie's parents say they'll do all they can to make it happen.
We've just been fight and concentrating on that instead of thinking on the negatives. And we're just trying to think on the positive and hoping and praying that, you know, we can get this money for her to get this operation done.
They've already launched an appeal on social media, and next month they're holding a charity auction to raise vital funds. Nancy Cole, ITV News, Bedworth in Warwickshire.
Jaguar Land Rover today announced it had posted its largest ever pre-tax profits of £2.5 billion. But away from the stock market, the firm was making headlines on two wheels. Jaguar has developed a £12,000 bike for Team Sky.
It's the price of it that's gets you, doesn't it? £12,000. Well, the bike uses technology more common to a Formula One car, and their team boss, Sir Dave Brailsford, is confident that the bike could help Sky win this year's Tour de France. Daryl Murphy reports.
They're calling it the Game Changer. It costs £12,000. It uses technology you'd expect to find on a Formula One car. And it's been partly designed by Jaguar in Gaydon in Warwickshire. This is the Pinarello Dogma F8, the bike which Team Sky say will help them win this summer's Tour de France.
What the engineers here at Jaguar have managed to do using CFD analysis, different material technology, and all of their engineering ingenuity have come up with a bike which it's aerodynamic, it's stiff, it's light, and it's maintained its handling capacity. It's just a dream scenario, to be honest.
We have basically brought in the expertise of our aerodynamic engineers to give a slippery shape through the air effectively, which means that the riders have to expel less energy and makes them more effective as a team. So in those areas we've tangibly improved the aero performance of the bike.
Sky, who've won the past 2 Tour de France races, say professional cycling has never seen a project of this scale before. The result is a bike which is 9% lighter, 26% more aerodynamic and 40% more aerodynamically efficient. The project was so secret, last year's Tour winner Chris Froome had to disguise the bike during training rides in Tenerife. The big question is whether Froome will be teaming up again with the man who won 2012's race, Sir Bradley Wiggins. For now, Sir Dave isn't giving anything away.
We'll have a strong team, we'll be well prepared, great equipment, great bike. We know the race inside out in terms of the course and its challenges, and we'll go there to give it our absolute best shot.
With less than 6 weeks to go until this year's Tour starts in Leeds, the team who will be lining up is still uncertain. What we do know for sure is that thanks to Jaguar, Sky will be there with one of the best bikes in the world. Daryl Murphy, ITV News.